because it is not worse than expected, the Fed has the latitude or flexibility to pause if it feels it needs to because of the financial conditions.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joven, and Tonic fam, Crow fam, I am back with some more bullish content for you guys in this video. It feels like it's a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm that is happening in these markets, and it's a perfect storm that is happening for Tonic and its success, guys. Project like Tonic was built for the financial, the things that we're seeing in the financial system, right? It was built for this moment, and you could see it take place every day accordingly. One step at a time, these things are changing, and Tonic is showing why it was made, guys. It is super bullish to see, and it is absolutely amazing, guys. I was one of the few channels that make content in this space, right, that has mentioned or talked about the previous financial system coming into a collapse and then ushering in a new financial system with DeFi, with projects in the Crow ecosystem, Crow and Tonic, right? And now we're seeing that play out, and it's great to see. If you're holding Tonic, look at the 1 month. I know you're happy about that. I know you're happy about the breakout that we're having, and like I said, it's a perfect storm. CPI data, inflation data came in at 6%, so inflation still is lower. So we have just so much bullish times that is happening right now for Tonic, man. And it's great to see. A lot of people in the replies, CoinMarketCap replies, are super bullish. Guys, if you enjoy the content, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers. Leave a super comment, a super thanks in the comment section, and become a channel member for to support the channel further, or for early access to any information that I find that could help you in your crypto journey. Now, we have a video right here on why the Fed should pause rate hikes. Now, we know we're seeing what's happening in the banking system, that things are drastically changing. After the collapse of SVB Bank, there was fears of an impending financial system, the US financial system collapsing altogether. Now the Fed stepped in, and if they continue with the rate hikes, we could see contagion in the other banks, and the other banks could fail, right? That would not be good for the economy or anyone at all, right? So analysts are saying maybe the Fed needs to pause the rate hike cycle. When that happens, trust that the stock market is going to be bullish with news like that. Crypto market will be bullish. Bitcoin already making its move to the upside right here. And of course, Tonic will be bullish, guys. We're going to take a look at this video. Give me a second. Let me set it up.
I think what the Fed's going to do is roll back Rick Santelli's reporting on the prior two inflation reports, both of which were hotter than expected. And they're going to look and see a nice, calm Rick Santelli today when they see it, and they're going to say, well, at least it wasn't worse than expected. They have a lot of work to do here. They've still got an inflation problem, but I think they'll feel like they have at least some wiggle room in that it was not worse than expected. There's one thing I'm a little, concerned about here. I do see that used cars and trucks, the prices were actually down 2.8%, and there's no other way to follow this issue here than listen to Phil LeBeau, who says that number is rising. So I'm a little concerned that this number did not pick up what's really happening in the economy. Sometimes that happens with a lag with the CPI number. I also noticed, Becky, that your shelter costs, OER, is still at 0.7%. It's very important expectation at the Fed that this number comes down. It's about a third of the CPI, and it will hopefully come down, and that will be a big part of why the Fed can relax a little bit. I think this number, Becky, just to sum up, because it is not worse than expected, the Fed has the latitude or flexibility to pause if it feels it needs to because of the financial conditions.
Right there we have it, guys. As you can see, the Fed could pause because of the financial conditions, and we have a lot more wiggle room, guys. If the Fed announces a pause, expect Tonic, Crow to start breaking out even further. I'm telling you guys, all of these markets are heavily correlated, and I've been saying it. I know, and I've been saying it. I've called it, you know, as a content creator. I've been saying these things before anyone else, in my opinion, right? I've been talking about the financial collapse of the banks, the banking system, and you know, the disruptive technology of DeFi taking over, and it's playing out right before our eyes. And all the Tonic holders, Tectonians, Tonic fam, you guys have positioned yourself in a great spot. Even if you just hold 1 billion Tonic, you have positioned yourself in a great spot for gains, for an impending recession, or you know, for gains for a rainy day. You know, these are the things you'll be looking forward to in the future when the peak bull cycle starts, and we are already seeing signs of it, you know, playing out accordingly, right? Let me pull up my Twitter as well. Let's take a look at my Twitter real quick, guys. There's a couple of things I already shared on my Twitter, but right here from Frankie Crypto, Tonic 6 zeros, right? 6 zeros. How many zeros will be eaten for Tonic going into the next bull cycle? 2, 3 zeros? Who's to say what could happen for Tonic in the future, guys? You can't rule out anything. You can't be like, oh, I expect this or I expect that. This next bull cycle could potentially be one of the biggest bull cycles after we had the literal worst market conditions we ever had last year. And this is the first time in history, right, after all these years, that we're seeing, well, not the first time, but this has been one of the, since 2008, one of the biggest banks, SVB Bank, that had so much net worth, billions of dollars, go down in an instant, right? This hasn't happened since 2008, and look at what happened with Bitcoin when it was created since 2008, and the stock market, right, and crypto, how it just grew to exponential levels. This next cycle could be we could see that growth once again for projects with great DeFi utility like Tonic. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, Tonic fam, Crow fam, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you can, leave a super comment, super thanks in the comment section with a donation, and to support the channel further, become a channel member for early updates on my videos and shout outs. Once again, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.